Welcome to the Divas podcast, everybody, where the divas are dangerous. How'd you make that up?
Yes, and
That's why it failed.
we are your hosts, Salome and Lucas, and we're the #1 podcast for women in weight loss.
We better be, because we care. Isn't that like the slogan of a supermarket or something?
Oh my god, I don't know. Today we want to talk about results happening with effort and not perfection.
That is 100% true.
This is gonna be a good one, right?
Yep, 100%. I think all of them are good because somebody out there needs this. Somebody out there needs to hear this. You know, somebody out there wants to change their life, as many are already in that journey. So any way that we can help reach people, we're gonna do it.
Yeah. So before we get started, we want to remind you that fitness and nutrition is not something that you just do.
Not at all.
It's a lifestyle. It's a way of living. It's a way of incorporating it in your life. It's not something that you do for 12 weeks or 16 weeks or 90 days or whatever it is. It's forever.
It's forever, and it's gonna have to take discipline and sacrifice.
Yes, 100%. But I've noticed that a lot of people, and a lot of my clients too, that I have to tell them all the time, when we first start our fitness journey, we compare ourselves to professional athletes. We want to be like professional athletes.
Yes.
We want to be like the person that's on chapter 10, and we're on chapter 1.
Correct. Which we talked about that on one of the podcasts.
Yes, exactly. But why do we do that, right? Like, the goal is not to compare us to them.
I think because we want to expedite the process. You know, we want to go from chapter 1 to chapter 10. We want to go from first grade to college. Let's finish this crap already.
Yeah,
but it's not the
realistic
or a journey.
Yeah, and I think we also look at what they're doing and how perfect, quotation marks if you're listening to the podcast, how perfect their fitness journey is, how perfect their life is, and we want to be just like them.
Right.
And honestly,
their life's not perfect.
No.
And their workouts suck, and they're brutal.
Yeah.
They're brutal.
Yeah.
It's such hard training.
It is. So if you go off plan, it's okay. A professional athlete, if they go off plan, it's not okay.
No.
Right? So if you go off plan today, it's fine. Tomorrow, you're gonna crush it. That makes sense?
That makes sense. Well, professional athletes also, their support group is real. Like, it's not like the husband at home that might support you or the wife at home that might support you, and then you have the kids. Like, they have coaches and staffs and doctors that are on top of them for everything. If they got injured, they got somebody to take care of them. They got a physical therapist, they got a chiropractor, they got a nutrition, they got it all. So it makes their life a lot easier.
Right.
Than it would be
for us.
For us, and that's why it's not
and
perfect.
For you all.
It's
Yeah.
not perfect.
No, so you just need to adjust and continue what you're doing. Stop comparing yourself to somebody that's on chapter 10 when you just started.
Correct.
Okay.
Maybe look forward to getting to that point eventually by setting your small goals.
Right. But let's look at it this way. If we want to go and enjoy Mother's Day this weekend with our moms,
yes.
Which, by the way, here's your reminder, it's Mother's Day on Sunday if you're in America.
Yes.
If we want to go enjoy that time, we're probably going to cheat in some way, right?
Right, especially when you go out to dinner or lunch
breakfast
at
or
a
whatever.
restaurant where they add all the delicious stuff to it.
But it's fine,
Correct.
right? And we just got to adjust and crush it the next day. Like, it's okay to adjust and continue what you're doing. Or else it's not sustainable. Let me tell you this, guys. We did 8 months of bodybuilding. It was not sustainable, okay? You can ask Lucas how grumpy I was. Like, he eats anything.
I'm not doing that at all right now. Like, once it was done, I went back to my life that I did before. And it's not anything like it was. Meal prep still, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But other than that, like, the way that I was eating, the amount of food that I was eating to bulk up and all that, that's out the window. Like, I cannot live a life like this.
Right, and it's not sustainable. And we want things to be sustainable because what's the point of doing something super strict and then quitting?
You want to enjoy life.
Yeah.
You want in your life. You gotta have a life.
So, let's talk about 4 ways to stay motivated when feeling down.
All right. Well, número uno.
Número uno.
What's one in French? No. What's the one in French? Like Well, número All right. Number 1. Write down your goals.
Oh my god.
And I mean tiny goals. You can have the little today goals, the tomorrow goals, the week goals, the month goals, the year goals, right?
Yeah, so we have a vision board. You guys can see it, but we have our year vision board on the wall. And then every single month we set goals together. Ish. He sometimes doesn't do it with me.
My goal is to be a millionaire. That's my goal. I said it.
Okay. And then every single week I set goals on my own and he does his own thing.
I eat.
He eats a lot of food. So so like writing down your goals every single time where it's daily can literally remind you every day of like what are you doing to achieve it. And not just writing down your goals, but also making sure that you have a set plan for it.
Right.
Because writing it down and not doing anything about it is really cool, but it's not going to work that way. I wish you could just snap your fingers and it happened, but no.
I would write them on your mirror, like just like it's
Woo!
over here. Write it in your mirror. Also, one that she does a lot of is having it on your phone, because when your phone is right, it's not on, and you want to click on it just to look at the time. That screensaver, right?
Yep.
The screensaver has your goal. It has the vision of where you want to go. In your car, you know, some people have like the picture of their kids or something, or their wives or their husbands or whatever.
You can have that. We're not saying don't have that.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying no. I'm saying people have those things, right? So why not also crush that workout today at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or go on that bike ride? And I'm talking about today. Like you gotta have these mini goals too, right? Because you know, like, oh, I gotta work out, but what do you have to work out? What are you going to do specifically? Because it's gonna be specifically, because those that fail to plan. You know that one?
No.
They fail to plan, so
fail.
they're planning to fail.
Yeah.
Right. So, little goals are super freaking important. Like what? Making your bed. That's a goal if you already achieved something.
You already started the day in the right direction.
You filled up your water bottle, your gallon of water, your half gallon of water to take to work. That's the second thing towards your fitness that's set, that you already achieved. Does that make sense?
Yep, and if you have a smartwatch, Apple Watch, Garmin Watch, Fitbit, I don't know if Fitbit does it. You guys, I don't have a Fitbit. I have a Garmin watch. You can set your goals on your watch. So I don't want to hear it that I don't have anything to set my goals on. Like literally everybody nowadays has an Apple Watch or a Garmin. I have a Garmin because I like Garmin better than Apple, but that's my preference.
Yeah.
But I have all Apple products, okay? So like I have this, and I know that my goal every single day is to drink a gallon of water. And I know that if I drink 4 of these, it's 1 gallon of water. So you guys, like, you have to write down your goals. They will make a huge difference. Every single one of my clients.
Karen said here, write down your goals, set a time to work your goals, and then
always make your bed.
Alexandra said, always make your bed. These things are goals. These things are things that you're already hitting to, even though they might sound like, oh, let's just do this every day. Well, there's people that don't. There's people that don't even make the freaking bed. And again, don't take it the wrong way. You're already coming home to a bed that's not made.
But if this is hitting you and you feel like attacked or talked to right now, it's because you are not writing down your goals. We're not calling you out. We're just stating the truth.
That's it. You didn't make your bed? No? Okay, then you didn't make your bed. That's what we're talking about. Simple as that. Same thing with the water bottle. Same thing with your food. Oh, I didn't make my food. I'm going to go to McDonald's. It's like, okay, well, you already failed right there. Which is okay if it happens once in a while. You literally just got out of the house. You're 30 minutes into work, 30 minutes driving into work, and you're like, oh crap, I forgot all my packed food at home.
Oh, that's the worst.
That happens.
Okay, that's the worst.
Right? Again, but then what are you going to do then? Are you gonna?
But if you say that you don't have time to pack your food because you are all over the place, guys, we have 2 clients, not one,
The
2, and she's watching it right now. 2 clients are flight attendants.
Flight attendants.
And they're bringing their food with them. So
They
I don't
have
want to hear
a bag
it.
specifically for the freaking food. Oh, but I drive 30 minutes. They fly all over the place.
Every day.
And they bring their stuff. When we went to California, we were in the bodybuilding phase. We took 16 Tupperwares to California to a wedding. Of course, we didn't bring it
so
to the wedding itself, but it was all in the room. These are things you do.
No excuses. Boom.
No excuses, right? No excuses. You
all
know?
right. Let's move on to number 2 because it
No,
goes right into
number 1. I like number 1. Okay.
You gotta remember your why. Because that day that you are literally not wanting to get out of bed,
Right.
that you're not wanting to cook your food, that you're not wanting to do your workout, this is why you're gonna do it. Okay, so who are you doing this for? Ask these questions to yourself, and I want you to actually write it down. Who are you doing this for? What is it for? Why are you doing it? And why is it important to you?
Now, and dig deep with it, right? Because
Like, it's gotta make
the
you cry.
clients that we have dug deep and they know. Now, your why could be you. It could be your health. It could be a history of something that you had or your family had due to poor health. It could be your kids. It could be to live longer for your kids. It could be because now you want to be able to run a marathon like your parents did. Literally, your journey is anything. And it's your journey, okay? And it's okay to whatever your why is your why. We all have different whys. So just make sure that you have something deep. And when you don't want to do it, you're gonna do it because that's why I need to do this.
Yeah, because those days you're not gonna want to work
We
out.
all have those days.
Trust me,
We all have those days.
I'm there today. I do not want to get my workout done.
When I sleep wrong, I don't want to do a workout. I'm a vegetable.
Yeah. So remember your why. Super important. Like that's like the number 1 thing. Can't talk today. Number 3, you guys are gonna hate us, but it's okay. You gotta hire a mentor. Sorry to tell you, it doesn't have to be us at all. We might not be the right fit for you, but you gotta hire somebody that knows more than you.
Simple. There's physical therapists. Why don't you do your own physical therapy? Do your own physical therapy. Well, I don't know what to do. There you go. Hey, crack your own back and your neck. Adjust yourself and your husband. Well, I don't know how to do that. Well, that's why you have a chiropractor. So some things you just don't know. How much water am I supposed to be drinking? And people are like, 8 ounces of water a day. Seriously? Like, for what? For somebody that does absolutely nothing, just sits home and does no exercise and does no physical activity? No, guys. It all depends on you, your body, your exercise level, all these different things.
Yeah, and that mentor, that coach, is going to guide you in the right direction for you and you specifically to achieve your health and fitness goals, to make sure that you are on the right track. So you don't keep spinning your wheels forever. Because trust me, when I tell you I've heard it all, I've heard it all.
Oh, I have heard it all. With 12 years of running a local gym, Lord
We have
Almighty,
heard it all.
I have heard
So whatever it
everything.
is, a mentor or coach is definitely going to help you. We have a coach.
You're right.
Guys, like, people ask me all the time, oh, you're a coach, you coach yourself. No, I don't. No, I don't. I need somebody to kick me in the butt, too.
For the bodybuilding event, bodybuilding is a completely different beast than just weight loss, okay? Or running a marathon, or training for a mixed martial arts fight. We had to hire somebody that knows exactly what to do to bulk, to cut, to dehydrate, the best foods to eat and what not to eat. The way you pose, the way you flex, the way you stand, the way you smile all the time. Like, it is a lot of stuff, and it's okay not to know these things. And the ones that keep spinning their wheels and don't get anywhere are the ones that don't have a mentor, because they just don't know where to start, the middle of it, and how to end.
And I get it, you guys. It can get pricey. It can be a lot.
That's just life.
But it's an investment into your health. And the way I want to describe it is, would you rather pay for a coach now so that you can live a better and healthier lifestyle, or would you rather pay for medication in 10 years?
That's right. Eat your food
You tell
like
me.
medicine now, so you only eat your medicine like food later.
You tell me. And like I said, doesn't have to be us. We might not buy it.
That's a huge thing too.
Like,
That is 100%
trust
true.
me.
You need to have somebody that you align yourself with. You
That you
can't
can relate
work
to.
with that person if you just don't like the way they talk, you don't like the way they sound, they come off a way that you're not. Maybe you want somebody that curses less. Maybe you want somebody that curses more like you. It really depends on you. You're going to click or you're
with
not
one
gonna
person
click.
and you're not with others. And it's totally fine, okay? Like, don't
I totally understand the whole mentor thing. It's something I've done for my whole entire life. You know, for people that know that I've trained and everything. Like,
guys, we have judo coaches.
I did judo till I got a
Sambo.
black belt.
I mean,
I had a coach for that. I did Russian sambo till I got my black belt. I had a coach for that. Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I had a coach for that. Boxing. I have a coach for
Oh yeah,
that.
Coach Kent!
Which is starting back again next Monday. Thank God since COVID he's coming back, so we're back into boxing. So
Sorry
again,
guys, we're
business-wise,
like...
we have a coach as well.
Guys, like, mentors are the name of the game. You're gonna keep spinning your wheels forever if you don't have a mentor.
Is it expensive? It is expensive, but we also, because
It's
of
an
these mentors,
investment into
also
your health.
progress in life financially and physically because of these people that are in our lives. Simple.
Simple. Boom. Done. Check it. And number 4, we've already talked about it, but you need to stop comparing yourself to others. You guys, I say this every day.
Right.
Every freaking day. Some will have faster results than you. Some are going to be better than you. Some are going to I don't know, do like intermittent fasting and it's going to work really great for them and it's not going to work for you. Some are going to do keto and it's not going to work for you. Like, stop. It's not because this person lost 100 pounds this way that you have to do the exact same thing. No,
No, we're not.
at all.
Exactly.
This
and
is your journey.
yeah, don't compare yourself. Like I keep telling Channing Tatum to stop comparing himself to
Oh
me.
my gosh.
But he keeps doing it. I was like, buddy, I'm much older than you. I'm in better shape. It's going to be okay.
Isn't he older now?
No, he's not older than me, but he's older. He's the Magic Mike guy.
No,
Anyways,
I know who he is.
everybody knows who he is. Anyways, which was a joke, but yeah, you're right. Just don't compare yourself to anybody because that is going to be your journey. You have your health. You may have different health issues. You may have allergies to different foods. You
may
just
not
might
even
not
like
have the,
some food.
you might just have the time, like we have the two that work in the flight attendants. They have a completely different, crazy schedule, and they can't do the same thing that we do working from home
No.
or owning a gym.
No.
You can't expect the same thing. We just have a lot more time in the gym than the average person because we chose the life of being in a gym and running a gym.
So we live up to these tips and tricks, and honestly, all of this makes everything easier. Like setting your goals, remembering your why, hiring a mentor, stop comparing yourself to others. They make a huge difference in your health and fitness
Sure.
journey. And I have to remind my clients every single day. If you're my client watching right now or listening to podcasts, you know what I'm saying. Like, I am always on top of you, telling you stop.
Yes.
Why I'm doing this, So you have to remember these things. I hope this helped you. I hope this resonated with you, and just keep going. You got this. We
You
believe
got
in
this.
you. We believe in you.
Guys, thank you so much for being part of the Divas podcast, and we are
Out.
out.